everyone. Welcome in. It's day 75. Hold the line. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as we continue the free-to-play journey day by day. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to get as much of this recorded because my kids are on bed, and I'm going to try to do this as much as I can while I have time. If you hear them coming up, that means I'm going to have to go. So, I'm going to try to do as much as we can. Anyway, I keep going back and forth because I watched another news video, and I don't know if it was from today or a couple of days ago. I can't afford, well, maybe I can a little bit, to do these refreshes. I need these range troopers. But I've talked about how, what is going on? What is going on? Did you just see that? We just did 15 hits of this node, and we didn't get a single range trooper pull. 15 pulls, holy. I don't like wasting resources. And because I don't have a lot of gems, we're under 200 gems. I can't afford to be pulling multiple pulls. Are we going to get the same treatment today here with Veers? It looks that way. Holy crap. What is going on? I'm out of funds? Oh my. Holy crap. Well, it's a good thing Veers is done, right? It's a good thing Veers and Dark Trooper are done, because I can't do any more Piet today. So maybe we'll have to come over here and start this one. Hopefully we'll get something from somebody today. Hey, we got 2 AG2000, yay. Holy. Did you guys just saw that crap RNG I had, right? Where I did however many polls, and I only got two IG2000. Oh my lord. I don't know that I've ever had that bad of an RNG on hard nodes. That was just that RNG. I don't know how to describe it other than it was just something I've never experienced before in my life. Anyway, here they come. I'll be BRB. Anyway, so I mentioned Nuge. The guy has some really, really good stuff that I love. But and tell me if you think I'm crazy. Because if I am, I'm perfectly okay with that. I can come to grips with that. But is everyone I don't understand this obsession with making everyone conform to the standard of you build this one team all the way until they're done, and then you start on this other team and you build it till it's done. Right? Because he did a video where he was talking about whoever's roster and they had built it, and you know, Nooch is doing his typical shtick. And let me just say this: if you're a person like when I started playing this game, I was like, you know, should I have him do a roster? Should I have somebody do a roster review? And then it's like, no, I've only been playing this game for like 2 months, and everybody has enough of these videos that I can probably figure out what's going on. And if not, I can ask for help. But for some reason, people, and I don't understand why, people in this game seem obsessed with getting roster reviews. And I've watched a couple of Nooch, and these people are like, you know, because Nooch does all these giveaways of these roster reviews where you have to come in and you have to pay so much, and he'll do a roster review for you. And people want it like every week or every month. And it's like, what in your roster has changed in the week that you think you need a roster review? Or what? Or how much has changed in a month that you think you need somebody to tell you what you need to do? And it's like, can't you figure it out? And if you can't, I mean, I don't know, but it's like if you don't, I don't understand that, and then I don't understand Nooch's obsession with telling these people who have chosen to build. It's one thing if you're coming to Nooch and you're asking for help, or if you go to Arnold, or if you go to Sanjito, or if you go to AP Gaines or Calvin or any of these guys, and you're looking for help, that's one thing. But if you're going to them and you're asking and you're saying, hey, what do you think about my roster? And then you get offended because they bash the way you've built your roster. I mean, it's like, because I watched a video that he did a couple of days where somebody was like at 5 million, and they had like you know, their highest built character was a Bastila that was gear 12 and had three gear 12 pieces on her. So she was like halfway to 213. And everybody else on the roster was everybody that they had was 85. So everybody on the common roster without, you know, so no GLs, maybe Commander Luke, I don't know. I don't remember seeing it. I think maybe Revan, I don't know. I think they did get Revan. So Revan was in the same boat, level 85, gear whatever. But it's like their whole rock, like they had farmed Brody, Rook, Cup, all of these people. And they were all 85, and they were all somewhere between gear 12 and, I don't know, 6, 7, something like that. And Nooch was like laughing. This is a guy who just is having fun, and he's not controlled by the game. And when I saw that video, I was like, well, yeah. But then he comes back in the very next video, and he's like blasting people because they don't have teams built all the way up. And it's not like there's some scrub account like this is where it's 300,000. You know, you can tell that I've had this account for less than 90 days. You can tell that I'm working on it. We're talking guilds. We're talking accounts are like a couple mil, like over 1, somewhere between. Most of them are 2 and 4. And he's just blasting him. He's blasting him. You know, he blasted this one account for having Revan open, for having Jedinet Revan open and Darth Revan, and not finishing Malik. And the reason why he's saying it is like it's a waste of resources. But here's my problem. Bro, it's not your resources. You didn't waste the resources. And I don't understand this mentality. Now, like I said, if you're coming to Nooch and you're looking for help and you're getting blasted, that's one thing. If you go to Arnold and you're asking for help, that's one thing. But if you're just a guy, like, I don't know how he comes across these guys. And if you're actually going to him and you're asking for help and you're getting blasted and you're being offended by that, that's one thing. Because you've asked for the roster review help. And he's giving it to you. So I want to make that very, very clear. So, because I know sometimes he does these roster manias, and that's fine. I mean, and maybe I just talked to myself into an understanding of that, of what's really going on here. These are people that ask for roster reviews, and if you ask for a roster review from anybody, just know that unless you're under 1 million, or unless you're like my account, where it's so obvious that you've only been playing, that your account is only, you know, if it's under 1 million, if you tell them you've been playing for 6 months, they might and you tell them that you're at 1 million, you might get some grace, you might get some mercy. But I don't, because I've not even, because my free to play account, which will be the 90-day focus of the free to play the free to play account that I've started originally back when I first started playing this game back in February. When is it, 6? I don't know if it's 600,000 or 700,000. And it's got Troopers fully farmed, and it's got Phoenix fully farmed, but of course Phoenix is not fully geared, but they're fully farmed. That just means the core 5, and it's 600,000. But anyway, I don't even know why I just saw that, and I'm like, why is it your business if somebody wants to waste their time farming the Old Republic and not finish them on, But then as a caveat, I will say, if you've come to this guy and you're asking for help and you're getting offended that he's, because he's blasting you for why you're not doing that, so there's, but anyway, today's not too exciting. I don't think we got, I'm still supremely angry about those drops that we got at the beginning, and I'm also, I'm at a point now where I'm just like so tapped on in terms of gems that it's not even funny, and I'm so desperate to finish range and Animal Piet, because we're so close that it's like, literally, it's like, really? We didn't get anything today? Do you know I'm trying to move on with my life game? It's one of those type things. But let's take a look at the account real quick. I'm not mad. Am I going to make it to 78 today? Maybe. Got less than 1,000. We might be there. I'd love it if I could come in tomorrow and be like, All right, we made it to 78 at the end of day 7, or about my 76, because then I feel like I'm too far behind because I'm, in the morning. So I do this, and then I'll come back in the morning and do it, and then I'll come back at whatever it is, 2 or 3, and I claim my thing from the rub store every day, but I do miss the dinner time refresh. And if the dinner time, the one that happens like a couple hours before the reset, if that's what's costing me, I may have to look at maybe moving it up an hour. I don't know. But ultimately, we're having fun. We're on this journey. We're almost to 78. We're at 306, which is super hyped. Which I'm super hyped about. Like I said, we haven't even finished dark. Oh, so we're like 14 for finishing range. We're 19 for finishing dark. I think I told you last night that I thought I was going to be done in like a day or two. Yeah. Because I have no gems and I'm not getting drops, what are you going to do if you don't get drops, right? Well, we're doing pretty good. We got, I brought my geos up a little last night. Tried to throw some gear there. I think we brought Lay up to 6. We didn't have enough to take Han up to 6, but we got, Old Ben is almost at, Old Ben is going to cost us forever. It's going to take forever to finish this. And, we will keep, so we will absolutely have the team done in because it's like seriously, as soon as these 3 get done, we can go get R2 and take him up to 7 stars, and then Leia is easy enough to boost, but the guy that we're going to be waiting on is Old Ben. And of course we can't do Geos because Spy is in Cantina, further down the line from Old Ben. But who knows? We might end up being done with the it just all depends. But it's like I'm at a point now where I'm just getting really frustrating with the lack of gems, just because I was pushing so hard to get the troopers done so we can move on to bigger and better things. And I think that I'm at the point now where that has kind of bitten me in the backside a little bit. But anyway, we're not gonna worry, we're not gonna fret about that. We'll move on with it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow when we come back we'll be 78 and we can move on with our life. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hold the line. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.